All right, there we go. Now the microphone's working. What is up, fellow geeks? Super Geek Girl here, coming to you live, as always, from Studio SGG in the heart of Studiopolis Zone. Hope you guys are having a lovely Tuesday. Hello, NSM. Hello, Myers, and hello, Locomotive Works. Welcome, welcome, everybody. So glad you guys could join us tonight. Who's ready for more train murders? We ready to solve the train murder? I still don't think we're gonna get to do it tonight, but we may get close. I guarantee you, at the end of all this, it's all gonna be... All right, you know what? I'm putting down my prediction now for how this is gonna go down. I have a feeling that this whole thing is just a ruse by Lady Underwald to call out how crappy her family and associates are. I have a feeling that at the end of the game, she is gonna jump out and go, "Aha, boo, it was me all along." Or whatever voice I picked out for her. She's gonna do something like that. I guarantee you it's gonna be something silly like that. But who knows? I could be wrong. I would like to be proven wrong. Or yeah, it's a publicity stunt. Exactly. It's just to call more attention to the Unterwald name. Though it seems in this universe the Unterwald name has a lot of attention already. Sorry, I'm having a difficult time getting my words out today. It's been a rough couple days, but you know, we're pushing through as we do. Also, those of you who are following me on Bluesky, thank you for not blasting me for all the games that I own and haven't yet played. Was a little nervous doing that, but so far all I've had is people telling me, "Oh my god, you do need to play this game." That's actually where the idea for the Kingdom Hearts LP came from, because I was looking through and I was like, "Oh yeah, I actually bought this a while back and never got around to playing it." I don't know. Keep an eye on that list, guys. There may be spoilers for future streams on that list. So you know, we'll see. All right. I kind of got a little bit delayed start here, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. If I can find where it ended up, there it is. All right, train murder ahoy! If I can remember where exactly we were last time. There we go. All right. So, last time, as you guys may recall, we switched over to playing as Herman Merman, the author slash detective slash, I'm not really sure what this dude's deal is, but we're playing as him now, so we better figure out what the deal is quick. After defeating the evil AI algorithm of the publishing world, God, I wish I could actually do that, we found ourselves aboard the train, where we met somebody new and allied ourselves with a most unexpected ally. And now we are trying to get into the kitchen to cook up a little chaos. So let's jump in. Well, I think this will probably be useful.
I'm sure they won't miss a plunger.
Okay, first off, I'm immediately concerned. Why would you have the plunger hanging over your prep sink? Dude! Do you know how many health violations you've just committed from that single act alone? Bruh. Properly store your shit, please. Alright, let's see what else we can find here. Oysters.
Sack of oysters, ready for shucking.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings.
Rémi Galette, I'm the entremetier. How can I help, Inspector?
The entrez-vous? I don't know. As you guys found out last night, I don't speak French.
What dish are you preparing over here?
Ah, we're preparing oysters with sauce mignonette tonight. I've got to shock all the oysters in this sack first, though.
Have you ever found a pearl while shucking oysters?
I wish. They're extremely rare. I could shuck thousands of oysters and still never see one.
Ha! Well, perhaps it will be your lucky day.
If you say so, Inspector.
That seemed like a hint.
What are your duties in the kitchen?
As the entremetier, it's my job to prepare the entrees. I'll typically be in charge of your hot appetizers, soups, vegetable dishes, that sort of thing. But really, I just do what I'm told.
I see.
The entremetier, is that like an actual thing, or is this just a made-up thing for the made-up game? Because I don't confess to being like a culinary expert in any form or fashion. I mean, I can cook, but I don't know nothing about fine dining, so I don't know if the entremetier is actually a real thing or not. I watch a lot of Top Chef, but I've never heard it mentioned. I don't know if that counts
Do you
or not.
perform any other kitchen duties?
Well, I'll occasionally assist the chef de cuisine with their taste tests.
That's a thing I know.
He doesn't have much of a tolerance due to his condition, you see.
Oh? What sort of condition is this? And is it something that we can employ to cause mischief?
Why do you have to taste all the dishes?
You've got to taste everything before it's plated,
True.
Inspector. You wouldn't know if a dish is properly seasoned otherwise. The chef de cuisine is a little sensitive, so I take on that role for him.
Royal taste tester then, huh?
Have there been any reported sightings of vermin?
Oh, I hope not. I can't stand the sight of them. They're quick, the twitchy movements, those sharp, gnawing teeth.
Don't forget their beady little eyes.
Ah! Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Are you suggesting you're afraid of rodents?
There's nothing wrong with suriphobia. It's extremely common, you know. You shouldn't talk to me about it, though. You're stressing me out.
You know, like,
I'll let
mice
you
don't bother
get
me.
back to work.
I'll just go
Merci,
ahead and say it.
Inspector.
Small mammals like that, they don't bug me very much. I had a coworker a while back who had a pet rat, and she brought the pet rat in, and I swear to God, all the customers and all the other workers were like, "Ah, it's a rat! Oh no!" I was the only one who was like, "Oh my God, it's so cute! Can I pet him?" I'm fine with small rodents. The only thing that gets me is when they startle me. When they startle me, then it's a different situation. But if they're just hanging out doing their thing in the wheel, or a little guinea pigs running around, they're cute. They're cute. It's fine. The natural predators of yeah. Well, I mean, just look at my model, man. You understand right away my feeling on cats.
It smells like onion soup.
Dude, I made a bomb-ass French onion soup yesterday. Oh, it was so good. It was cold and gross outside, and I was sad, and I made soup, and it was really good. I'm not a soup person, but I like the soup I made. I never understood the fear of small rodents unless it's a germ thing. Yeah, rodents do have that stereotype of them being like dirty animals. But no. When I was talking about it with my coworker, she's like, "Actually, this rat is the cleanest animal that I've ever owned." And she had like several dogs, cats, lizards, what have you. And the rat was the cleanest of the animals that she had ever owned. It could be the scuttling about. I can kind of see that. Like I said, the only time I actually got startled by a mouse was when I was in the garage and one just scooted by me and I didn't know what it was at first, and that's what freaked me out. It was more surprise than actual like fear of the creature. It was fear of like, oh my God, something's here. That sort of fear. But no, mice are fine. Mice are fine. They're cute. Bonjour.
You're in charge of this kitchen, I take it.
Oui. François Tatin. I'm the chef de cuisine. How may I assist you, Inspector?
What is this dish you're preparing?
This is our signature dish. Soup à l'oignon.
French onion soup.
Onion soup, Inspector.
Bingo.
Ah!
One of our more popular dishes, I might add.
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier, the soup!
Oui, chef.
What do you think, Remy?
Délicieux.
Go ahead, Inspector.
On second thought,
Wait, his name is
I
Remy?
think I'll pass.
His name is Remy? Is that a Ratatouille reference that I see?
When did you last have a health inspection?
It's been some time. You know, we don't often encounter traveling health inspectors. Which authority did you say you are from again?
The Merman Institute?
Sounds prestigious.
Your prior inspection. Did it go well?
It was admittedly before Antoine had fully calibrated Fiammetta. Luckily, we were able to extinguish him before there was any lasting damage.
I'm assuming
won't happen
Fiammetta
again,
is
right,
the
Antoine?
oven.
Oui, chef. Fiammetta has never been better.
How did you end up aboard the Royce Express?
Is this anecdote part of the inspection?
Perhaps you could indulge me.
Are you sure? It is a tale of woe and misfortune, Inspector.
I'm listening.
We got all night.
I was once hailed as the culinary maestro of Paris.
Bored already.
Right up until my shameful secret was exposed. Shunned by all my peers. I ended up here.
What, a rat did your cooking for you? Was that your secret?
Tell me, what was your secret?
Are you sure you want to know?
I'm positive.
All right.
I once killed a man with
You
this
see,
dog.
I was burdened with a geographic tongue.
What? That's your shameful secret?
A side effect of this affliction is a high sensitivity to seasoning. I assure you it's a wretched curse in this line of work, Inspector. As such, I relied on others to sample my creations for me. However, one fateful evening I was caught out. With my reputation ruined, I was banished from Paris in disgrace.
A geographic... I would look up whether a geographic tongue is a thing or not, but I get the feeling that it will bring back things that will have to make me delete my search history. So I'll just play along for now.
So you were ousted from culinary society.
Of course. What self-respecting chef is unwilling to sample their own cooking? Lady Unterwald took me under her wing when no one else would.
Are you crying?
No. It's all these onions. This is why I have Remy sample my dishes.
That will be all for now.
Very well.
Okay, so we have a tragic chef backstory unlocked. Increase the gas. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on increasing the gas flow.
Hello there.
Antoine Cassoulet.
I took the fall. A geographic tongue is a benign condition characterized by smooth red patches on the surface of the tongue that resemble a map. So it's an actual thing. Thank you for taking the hit for me. I will take your word for it that it's a real thing. You don't have to send me pictures. I believe you.
When was this stove last inspected?
Fiammetta isn't for inspection. She's to be admired. Be careful around her, Inspector. She can be very temperamental.
I'm sure she can be. Considering that you have a freaking nitrous oxide canister next to her.
You named your stove Fiammetta?
Oui? She breathes life into the kitchen. Why shouldn't she
I mean,
have a
guys
name?
name their cars. Why not their
I
ovens?
don't believe that naming your equipment is standard procedure.
Don't let her hear you say that. She's not one to be crossed.
May I have a closer look at Fiammetta?
No. It takes a keen eye to work with Fiammetta. She's been calibrated perfectly. Even a minor adjustment would lead to disaster.
Disaster, you say?
Do you know how long it takes
Disaster
for
is what
eyebrows
we're
to
aiming
grow back?
for.
Because I do.
Are you sure this equipment meets safety regulations?
As long as I'm here, you have nothing to fear, Inspector. Fiammetta can be feisty, but she behaves under my watchful eye.
And Anybody else getting the impression that this guy and his oven spend a little bit too much time together?
Do you tend to accommodate difficult passengers?
Our passengers have high standards, but it's our job to meet those expectations. Why do you ask? Is this part of the inspection?
Would you consider Mr. Masson a difficult passenger?
Ah, tu te fiches de moi. Don't you speak that name in our
Quick,
presence.
somebody Google that!
What is this? Did you send him here for your little health inspection?
You're not a fan of Mr. Masson, I take it?
He doesn't want anything on the menu.
I noticed.
Ah, you think we can just invent new dishes on the spot? I have a good mind to close the kitchen. That'll teach him.
That doesn't sound all that accommodating. You'd really close down the kitchen?
It's not my decision, but I refuse their patronage. Let's see them eat without a chef in the kitchen. J'en ai marre. It's our food or nothing at all.
Wow, it really is the equivalent of you'll eat this and you'll like it. Or we'll send you to bed without supper. Did anyone else's parents pull that crap on them? It didn't work with me.
That's all for now.
As you wish, Inspector.
Alright, so we've taken a pretty good look at the kitchen. Let's see what kind of havoc we can wreak now. Ooh, we have a pearl necklace.
It's a genuine pearl necklace.
We were talking to the first guy about pearls, weren't we? So let's try this. Happy birthday!
Let's reunite these pearls, shall we?
That's right! The mouse was on the pearls! I forgot! Alright. Well, I think he's pretty much...
It came right for me.
perfect. Okay, he's taken care of. And now, for the guy that can't taste anything... in you go!
This should add a bit of flair to the kitchen. I've concocted the world's spiciest soup.
Dude, it takes way more than a single habanero. Now, if it were a ghost chili, then you may have something there.
How may I assist you, Inspector?
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier! The soup!
Crawling, scratching, nibbling.
Hey, Stuffy, good to see you. We just startled this dude with a mouse, and that's why he's freaking out.
Fine. I guess I'll have to taste it myself.
Come the hot ones. The show with hot soup and even hotter questions. Oh my God, we
Yeah.
killed him!
It seems the head chef is indisposed.
Merman, you just committed murder, sir! Death by pepper! Man, Lady Unterwald's not the only one getting murdered tonight. Good Lord. Alright, so... how are we gonna deal with this dude?
It's the entrance to the pantry. It seems to be locked shut for now.
We need some... Yeah. Low spice tolerance. I mean, to be fair, that would probably be me if I had a soup with but a single habanero pepper in it. I would probably have much the same reaction as that poor unfortunate soul. Alright, so... oh! Here we go. Haven't done this. Oh, okay,
I'm not going to touch this while the grill is on.
Uh-oh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, I see what we gotta do. We gotta turn the stove off and then turn the gas on, and then, possibly blow up everybody on this ship. Train. Turn it off. Crank up the gas, and, yeah. Let's commit a third murder, shall we? Good God!
Yameta, what have you done?
I apologize, sir, but the kitchen is closed due to an incident.
I suppose it was too much to ask for a meal with a hint of imagination.
Would you care to order a drink instead?
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone.
Behold, the face of a criminal mastermind. Okay, so what did that accomplish? The kitchen is now closed down. Now he has to have a drink. Oh, I'm remembering this now. We have the rosebud recipe. This is how this dude gets plastered off of his rear end. It was us. We did it. All right. Monsieur, enjoy that.
Do you take special requests?
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of this one before. Okay, let's give it a shot. One rosebud coming up.
The rose petals, the strongest alcohol possible, and the freaking perfume, I think, is what it was. Don't you raise your little pixelated eyebrow at me, buddy. I saw that. You know exactly what you're doing.
Which table, sir?
The large, angry gentleman over there. You can't miss him.
This will mellow him out.
I'm familiar.
This will mellow him out. No, this will be good. This will be good.
Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
Fine. If I can't have a meal, I might as well have a drink.
Enjoy, sir.
Well, here's to a new libation.
Cheers.
Rosebud.
Yep. There's your citizen. Ouch! Dang! I felt the impact of that. Did he have glass embedded in his forehead? Did we check? Did we check when we first met him? Because that was a painful impact. Good Lord. No, he's not dead. He's just dead drunk. There's a difference, probably. Waiter's not even gonna question why Merman was in the kitchen when the Royce kitchen turned into Hell's Kitchen. Hey man, the waiters, they don't pay the waiter enough to ask questions, alright? Alright? He's out cold.
I suspect the rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
Yep, he is gone. Ooh, but he dropped a magnet.
Ah, this must be what Don was looking for.
Alright, so we got ourselves a magnet. Let's head back to Dawn. With our little sick person run. I love our run, look. So dumb. Alright, sir, here you go. Cheat to your heart's content.
Is this what you were looking for?
That's it! I can't believe you actually pulled it off. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I underestimated you. A deal's a deal. So, take this.
All right, and that netted us the forged guest list. Now we can get backstage.
It's an excellent forgery. Donnie did a great job.
Just gonna slap that in our skin-tight jeans. No, 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 no! We slap it into our skin-tight vest. That's what we do. Oh, also, do you have anything to say about these unmentionables, sir?
A friend of yours?
It's for my gynecomastia, all right? I need the additional support. Not that it's any of your business.
Huh? Hey, Myers, I got another condition for you to look up. Okay. That's your bra then, sir. All right, cool. I ain't gonna question it. It's how you roll. Whatever. We all need a little support sometimes. All right. Yeah, that was the one. All right. Let's go turn this into the gal. Oh, no. We don't give it to the gal. We swap it out. And swap.
I'll have to be quick.
She's looking right at you, bro.
No touching the list.
It won't happen again.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Hello again.
Harmon, how's it going?
Can you check the guest list again?
Let's see. Sorry, you're not... Oh, wait. Herman Merman. It says it right here.
Hey!
You say you were on the list already.
We must have both misread it.
That's
Yeah,
odd.
yeah,
I
that's
swear
it
wasn't there
exactly.
before. Please, go right ahead, Mr. Merman.
All right.
Thank you.
Gynecomastia is a condition where there is an enlargement of the... okay. I figured it was something like that, but dang, I'm learning all sorts of medical stuff tonight. Just call me SGG MD. Actually don't. That's too many letters. Ooh, fancy. All right, let's start by talking to the band members.
Hello, gentlemen.
Who's this guy?
No idea. He wasn't on the guest list.
I'm looking for someone. Did you see Mr. Liu come in here?
Jean? Yeah, he was here.
It said he needed to adjust something backstage. Can we help you with something?
Aren't you meant to be on stage right now?
That was the plan, right up until some drongo pinched our set list.
Whoops.
Is that so? I'm afraid I wouldn't know anything about that.
Wasn't us.
When we find that crook,
Except it was.
I'm gonna show them the business end of my drumsticks. Bloody oath.
Ouch.
Why would you need a set list in order to
Don't you
play?
guys know your set list by
It's
heart?
the principle of the matter. We have the whole set finely tuned. Every tune flowing into the next. Oh, it was pure enchantment.
What's the point of putting on a lesser performance? We'd rather not play at all.
Are you really not going to play any more music?
We'll probably get back up there. I just don't feel all that inspired right now. We've been demoralized, that's what.
I'll leave you to your
Hang on a
game.
second.
See you around.
Can I give them the set list? Well, hang on. Before I do that, I have a feeling that's probably what I'm supposed to do. But let's talk to the singer first. Let's see if she's got any information for us.
Yes. Did you need something?
Are you all right? What are those noises you're making? I mean, well, we gotta pick this option, right?
Are you all right? What are those noises you're making?
I'm just warming up the vocals.
Ah.
Warming up?
Vocal warm-ups, of course.
It's part of my routine. Just your basic humming, lip trills, tongue
This
twisters.
is all true. This is all true, by the
sort of
way.
thing. It usually works, but I'm not feeling it today. Hey, I've got an idea. Why not you try it with me? Oh, come on. Don't be such a square. I need your help to warm up
All right,
here.
guys. Hope you've done your vocal warm-ups for today. If you haven't, here we go.
Fine. Let's do some humming.
Great. Let's hum the arpeggio. Not bad, but it could use some work.
Lip trills. I think I know what this is.
We could attempt lip trills, I suppose.
All right. Watch and learn.
Oh, it's just these. I can do these. We actually do this in choir to warm up.
Almost. You just need a bit of practice, that's all.
And a good old tongue twister.
All right, let's try a tongue twister.
Okay, watch this. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
Oh, I got this one.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Uh-huh.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
That one actually does trip me up.
Pretty cool, huh? But it's not quite hitting the spot just yet. Do you know any good ones we could try?
Let's see, how about...
Of course, they're all shameless plugs. I think Sermon of Vermin is probably the tongue trickiest one.
Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
Interesting. Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin. Yes, I like that one.
You know what I actually do to warm up? Real talk. There's a. I usually sing as my warm ups, or if I'm doing a session where I know I'm going to be talking, I do a specific rap. If any of you are familiar with Joe Cat and the Crap Guide to D&D, one of the things that I like to do before a session is I like to try and recite the rap he does of all the races in D&D. There's a lot of words in there, and it's actually really good as a warm up. So that's usually what I do, or I'll just be singing at the top of my lungs, Crush 40 in the car as I'm driving up to the studio. It's one of the two. But real talk though, if you are going to be doing sessions for a long period of time, you do need to warm up.
Do you know Mr. Liu? I'm looking for him.
Mr. Liu was here, all right. But he didn't stay long. What did you want with Mr. Liu?
I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on him.
You're spying on him. Well, listen, he probably wouldn't appreciate that. I'd keep that to yourself.
You didn't happen to see him doing anything nefarious?
No more than usual, I suspect. He's got charm, all right, but there's something underneath it all.
Jesus!
I just need to know, what was he doing here?
He said he needed to adjust something backstage. I didn't ask what.
He's gone, but I didn't see him leave.
I think he went backstage to adjust something. Probably slipped out when nobody was looking.
You're in Balboa Swing, right? Oh, I'm a huge fan.
Suzanne Goldschmidt, the Golden Canary.
Herman
Because
Merman,
Black Canary was taken.
detective extraordinaire.
Always a pleasure to meet an admirer, Detective. Just don't make me call security on you.
Yes, ma'am.
I hear you're represented by Beverly Moore.
Indeed. You know, it was Moore's idea to pair me with Balboa Swing.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. We've never sounded better.
That's the kind of shrewd business decision-making we can all get behind.
Do you think more or less would represent
That is
me?
such a good name
I
for a
don't know.
talent agency, though.
Are you adequately talented?
I believe I meet the minimum requirements.
Oh, that's the spirit.
That's not the kind
Keep
of flex
talking
you
like
think
that
it
and
is,
you'll be a
dude.
shoo-in.
I'll be leaving now.
See you around.
All right, so let's try to give this set list back to the.
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Okay, so it's not that. It's not that. I thought we could give it back to them and get them to sing again, but let's keep talking to him. Hello? Where did it go? Hold on a second. What just happened? I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can pause the game, but I can't do anything else. Uh-oh. We may have a crash on our hands. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try to reboot the game. Be back in a bit. Okay, we had a bit of a hard crash. So whoops. I think we're gonna have to go all over again. Luckily, hopefully it won't take us too long to get back to where we were. Since I already kind of know what to do now. All right. Well, take two, I guess. Sorry, guys. That's weird. The game's never crashed on me before. But anyway.
Let's
Put the pearls in. Do the mouse thing. What was it next? Do the pepper. Yep. Once more around with the horn. Unfortunately, we do have to sit through all the animations, but we can kind of speak through the dialogue this time.
You're in charge of this kid.
Wait, how many?
Also, I realized I wasn't talking into the mic. Testing, 1 2 1 2.
This is a onion.
Ah!
One of our mob.
There we go.
I will allow. Entre métier.
All right, there's that. Taste the soup, kill a man. Yep, there we go.
Chef?
Super effective.
It seems the head chef is indisposed.
We're commit murder, you know, just usual train shenanigans. All right, turn off the grill. Turn off the grill. Turn off the grill. Turn off the grill. Turn on the gas. And await the explosion. do appreciate that they went like really hard on these yells. I do appreciate that. Da 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 da. Sacre bleu. They should have thrown in a sacre bleu. All right, so he gets all pissy. Off we go. Mix up the rosebud.
Do you take...
Oh, interesting. One rosebud.
So, how's y'all's day been? It's so weird. I've never... This game has been working just fine. I've never had a crash on me like that before. I wonder if I just did a dumb. All right, well, we know that talking with Susanna didn't really get us anything, so I think we can skip that whole exchange this time.
Which tables?
The...
I think we can just go straight in and talk with the band.
Good evening, sir. What?
Fine, if I...
Definitely one of my longer days. Yeah, no, I know that feeling.
Well...
Why is it always like... It's always like the middle of the weekdays that feel like they drag on forever, right? And here he goes.
Rosebud.
Again, that is such a hard freaking impact, though. Good grief. All right, grab the
I
magnets.
suspect... Ah!
And run with your little stick legs all the way over. All right, here's your cheat magnet. He must be pretty headstrong. Or hard-headed. One of the two.
Is this what you were looking for?
All right, give us our fake guest list. All right, and back to the carriage we go. And this time, just in case we get another crash, now that I know that this is a possibility, we're gonna be a little more liberal with saving our games in the future. All right, so let's swap it out.
I'll have to be...
Swap it out right in front of the lady, in front of God and everybody. You know, because that's how you do when you're Herman Merman.
It won't happen again. Hello again.
Can... Let's see.
Check the guest list. I'm on there now.
Sorry, you're not... Oh, wait. Herman Merman.
We must have...
All right, and we're good.
Thank you.
To pursue Mr. Lou. All right, let's talk to these guys again.
Hello, gentlemen.
Who's this guy?
No,
I'm...
Jean?
It said, can we help?
All right, so we already got all that. You said Mr. Lou was backstage.
You said Mr. Lou was backstage?
He's probably making further adjustments. Everything's got to sound just right, you see. I heard Mr. Lou's been trying to win over Lady Unterwald for weeks.
He's got an eye for the details, that's for sure.
Yeah, that would make him a great killer. You gotta have a good eye for detail.
Why does Mr. Lou have access to the green room?
Mr. Lou's the bloke who got us the gig in the first place.
Recommended us to Lady Unterwald personally.
He's been pulling out all
That
the
voice
stops
sounds
to win
really
her
familiar.
He's a good sport, though. Even played a few rounds of knifey stab with us.
Better
I'm sorry, what?
He's awful at it.
He's lost so many times that he refuses to play now.
I have a feeling I know how this is going to end up, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Dare I ask what knifey stab is?
You don't know about knifey stab? Oh, it's a riot. You're looking at the reigning champ.
We
Well, yeah, the
sometimes
Australians
call it the
be good at it.
five-finger fillet.
So, it's a card game of sorts?
No, it's a little edgier than that.
What game are you playing now?
We're just playing a friendly game of poker.
It's gonna turn bloody unfriendly if you keep winning all these hands, eh?
Shh! I'm trying to concentrate.
How's the music business treating you?
Yeah, decent. We've got fans clamoring for more shows.
I'm glad we found Miss Goldsmith. She really tied our sound together.
We were piss poor before she arrived on the scene. Isn't that right, Suze?
No, it was nothing.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to your game then.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
All right, so let's try. No? We can't go backstage at all? Well, maybe I missed
Are you
something.
leaving already?
Oh.
I'm afraid I have other lines of inquiry.
Nah, why don't you play one
And
round
there
of
we
Nike
go.
stab
I knew we
standards?
weren't going to get out of here without
Come
playing.
on, we haven't had a new player in a while.
Go on.
Fine. What sort of game
Anybody
is
here
it?
seen Aliens?
I'll go first. You're playing with the big boys now. You better watch and learn.
Yep. It's exactly that one from Aliens.
Such
It's exactly that scene from Aliens.
Incredible control.
Not a scratch.
We are about to stab ourselves in the
Show us
hand,
what
aren't
you
we?
Ah! I think I've changed my mind.
Nah, go on. Just give it a try.
Oh, so far, so good.
When's it gonna go wrong?
You're a natural.
Oh, I'm actually getting
It's easier than
uncomfortable.
it looks.
I'm actually getting uncomfortable. Yeah, there we go.
Blimey, it's gone in like a hot knife through butter.
Ow! 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 No! 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 No!
Is that,
No!
blood? Ooh, I'm feeling a little woozy.
He's taken a tumble.
Somebody get the doctor.
Well, that was a lot more graphic than I was expecting it to be. I didn't have time to issue a warning because I didn't know what was gonna happen. Sorry, anybody who got upset by that.
Hold on, gentlemen.
Oh God,
I think he's coming round. Take it
we're
easy
being
there,
sacrificed.
Herman. You had a bit of a nasty hand injury.
What happened?
His hand.
Poor thing.
Not to worry, though. I brought you to the experts. We managed to get you all patched up. Here, take this hand cream. It's the good stuff. Loosens any cramps right up.
It also moisturizes.
Where am I?
No need to fret, Herman. You're in safe hands here. Although the members need their table back. There's a meeting starting soon.
Everyone, our meeting can now commence.
At last, I have much to
There
discuss
he
with
is.
John?
Hold on, where's the hand idol?
you. What?
You know, the hand idol we use to signify that it's our turn to speak.
Silence!
The speaking stick.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Brother Jared speaks the truth. We cannot proceed without the hand idol.
It's bound to turn up somewhere. It couldn't have gone far.
I really must insist we press on. This issue with Lady Unterwald, it cannot wait.
We must be patient, John. The hand works in mysterious ways.
That's right.
So, you're all going to sit here and do nothing.
Damn straight.
You know, I'm quite good at finding things. I may be able to assist.
Yes, that would be most appreciated.
Oh, we could ask the Keeper of Many Idols.
That's a grand idea.
Are you there, Keeper of Many Idols? Keeper of Many Idols, are you there?
Nope.
Brian!
Yes?
I shall inquire with Brian. the keeper of many idols.
Okay,
Yes, very good.
I wasn't expecting him to be an actual dude. Okay, that one got me. That one got me. Was not expecting that. And yeah, there he is, out cold. I don't know why he got dragged back here too. Is this actually like the medical car, and it just got converted to this hand cult hideout?
I suspect the rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
Okay, so same thing as last time. Alright, gonna save the game real fast. As I would prefer not to see us get stabbed in the hand again. Ugh. Gah. Just saying that is making me, like, shiver real bad. Brian! Hello, sir!
Brian, isn't it?
What's it to you, outsider?
Outsider?
Did you gain entrance to our sanctum honorably, with the five-fingered handshake of formality?
We got stabbed in the hand, bro!
I was unconscious when the doctor dragged me in here.
Well, that makes you an outsider.
No, it makes us somebody in need of medical attention, and the doctor's part of your club. Ergo, here I am. Checkmate, loser.
What are all these idols for, anyway?
Each one of these idols has a purpose. We use them to keep things orderly. We have strict protocols, and we follow the rules here. Something an outsider like you wouldn't know about, of course.
What's all this talk of a handshake?
You don't know about the handshake? What is the point of me guarding that curtain all day?
Oh, it was you behind that curtain.
Who don't
Okay.
even know about the handshake?
If you taught me the handshake, would I still be an outsider?
Well, the handshake gets changed every few hours. Besides, you're here now.
I heard you're the keeper of idols. I need a specific one.
Look, there are a lot of idols back here. If you can narrow it down, I might be able to find what you're looking for. Do you remember the gesture the idol was making?
No.
I'm not sure.
Let me know when you have all the details.
Okay, so we actually have to describe what we're looking for. All right, more info then.
Hello.
Ah, our latest recruit. Putting yourself to good use.
Hey, yo, I didn't sign up for nothing. Y'all can keep your weird hand fetishes.
What can you tell me about the keeper of many idols?
Brother Brian, he has a good eye for detail. We put him on security most nights. He seems to enjoy it. We like to keep him busy, you see.
How'd you end up as the leader of a secret society?
Same as all the other secret societies. We took a vote.
I mean, valid.
I have some questions about the hand idol.
Fire away.
What the idol was made of, the gesture it was making, the quote on the idol. I assume these are the serial Kitas you were referring to in episode 3. No, I was actually not referring to these guys. I'm actually really happy that we left that in because there was a take that did not have the Death Note joke in it, and I really, really wanted to have the Death Note joke there. So I'm glad that's the take that we eventually went with.
Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Let me
I
think.
feel like you need to write this down.
Some sort of metal, was it? No, that's not right. You know, the same guy who made the idol also sculpted the Unterwald busts.
You mean the statues I've seen around the trade?
I wouldn't be surprised if they used the same material.
Okay, so I have to go out and check the busts then.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
Ah, I remember it being a majestic pose.
A middle finger.
Captured Lady Unterwald perfectly.
I don't suppose you remember the quote on the idol.
I think it was something sappy. Was it something about family?
You know, for such an important idol that, like, you need and is vital to your society and to conduct your meetings, You know remarkably little about it. That's all the help I need, aka none.
That's all the help I need right now.
Very well. Anything else?
I should be leaving now.
Farewell.
All right, what about you, Moisturizer Man? Do you have anything that's halfway useful to us?
Jared, is it?
Brother Jared, custodian of the Silken Palms. I'm entitled to a little respect around here, thank you very much.
I have some questions about the hand idol.
Of course, I'll try to help as best I can.
All right, do you know what it was made out of?
Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Oh, you mean the Lady Unterwelt idol? Well, it was definitely silver. Or was it solid gold? Oh dear, it's been too long, I'm afraid.
Okay, so again, completely unhelpful.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
Well, it was certainly a hand gesture.
Can you recall any specifics?
Sorry, pal. If you moisturize enough hands, they all kind of blur together.
I guarantee you, it's just gonna be a wooden middle finger. I don't think the game is gonna do that because it doesn't seem that crass, but I really want it to be just a wooden middle finger.
Was there a quote on the idol?
A quote? Yes, there was definitely something sentimental about it.
Lovely.
That's
Helpful.
all the help I need right now.
This society is such BS!
Talk to you later. I have to go.
See you around.
I doubt she's gonna give me anything good either, but you know, might as well
Hi
go
there.
for
Salutations.
batting 1,500
What do you
here.
think of the place? Pretty cool, huh? The name's Gretchen. I'm in charge of all the itinerary.
I have some questions about the missing hand idol. Do you remember what the idol was made of?
The idol. The Unterwald idol was pretty fancy, but I couldn't tell you what it was made of.
Cool. Well, at least we have this guy saying it wasn't metal. We have this guy saying it was metal. We have this girl who just doesn't know her ass from her elbow.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
A hand gesture.
I don't remember it being an offensive gesture.
Aww. So
I suppose it narrows it down.
So it's not a middle finger. Boo!
Was there a quote on the idol?
There was. It was something involving the Unterwalds.
Shockingly, she's actually been more helpful than the other two dinguses over here.
That's all the help
We know it's
I
not an
need
offensive
right
gesture,
now.
and we know it has something to do with the Unterwalds.
I should go.
Don't be a stranger.
All right. You, sir, you are highly suspicious.
Mr. Liu.
How can I be of assistance?
I have questions for you, sir.
What's going on with you and Lady Unterwald?
It is my intention to take ownership of the Unterwald Empire. I believe this is in everyone's interest, including Lady Unterwald.
I mean, you get credit for just coming right out and saying it, but still.
How would selling the business benefit Lady Unterwald?
It's my understanding that the Unterwald Empire is suffering from financial difficulties. I'll reveal more once our meeting begins, but I'd be more than willing to take it off her hands.
Yeah, I bet you would. Hey, Sleepy, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We are in the next chapter. Various things occurred, and we ended up stabbing ourselves in the hand. But don't worry, the Order of Idle Hands found us, and now we have to go find a hand idol. I promise you I'm not holding anything back here. Also, there were technical difficulties, but we got that squared away.
So, it's purely all business with you and Lady Unterwald?
Well,
No, he does like her.
I assure you that's none of your concern.
Nah. You are you actually catching feelings for her, sir? Are you actually catching feelings?
What can you tell me about the missing idol?
I'm afraid the whereabouts of this idol eludes me. I don't recall seeing it before. You should know I think this whole thing is completely absurd, if that's any consolation.
Not particularly.
No, but it's nice to know that we're on the same page.
Am I to understand you're a member of the Order of Idle Hands?
It's true. I was once an active member of the Order. I thought we were doing necessary work. But it soon devolved into secret handshakes and petty rituals. Eventually, all this bureaucracy seemed to prevent anything from being achieved.
I assume the bureaucracy hasn't improved.
No, it's worse.
That tracks.
That's all I need to know right now.
Sure.
Okay, so maybe you're all right. I don't know. There's still something I don't quite trust about him. Let's see, anything else?
Herman, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the idol, dude?
What can you tell me about the missing idol?
It's modeled after Lady Unterwald's own hands. I remember that much. We haven't convened a formal meeting for some time, but I'm sure it'll turn up.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the missing idol?
Let's see. I remember the idol feeling heavy in my hands. There was definitely some weight to it.
Okay.
Is there any...
Let's see.
It was made of something heavy, so that's at least somewhat useful.
What's Jean Liu doing here?
John is one of us, or at least he was. I thought he'd left our order some time ago. Regardless, he's called for a formal meeting, and we must abide.
What is this place exactly?
We are the Order of Idle Hands.
The name is appropriate. You can't get anything done.
Now, Mr. Liu, we're all trying our best.
You know what this is actually reminding me of? We are the pirates who don't do anything. And that's all I remember because I actually didn't watch VeggieTales.
The Order of Idle Hands?
Think of us as the guiding hand of the Unterwald Empire.
Listen, I don't do cults. Not again. Not after the last time.
We exist only to protect Lady Unterwald's interests and actively work to keep things running smoothly.
I see. It all seems a bit, theatrical?
Yes, well, admittedly, we might have got a bit carried away.
What does
I grew up on that show. I was not expecting that.
We decided
that's the beauty of these streams, man. You always expect the unexpected.
Unaware of our activities.
Don't you think all this subterfuge risks undermining her?
I want to be clear that Lady Unterwald still runs the show. We only wish to point her in the right direction. I took a risk bringing you here, Detective. I trust that you can be discreet for all our sakes.
Okay, looks like that everything.
Never mind.
See you around, Detective.
All right, anything else? Oh, what? Is that a smudge?
How odd. There's a section here that looks like it's been altered.
Interesting.
It's a highly moisturizing hand repair cream for dry, cracked, and injured hands.
Okay. Oh, and hey, they let us keep the knife we stabbed ourselves with. Cool.
I'm a little too familiar with how sharp this blade is.
All right. Well, go ahead and save. I'm a little paranoid now that we had a game crash. Okay. So, recap. What we know about the idol. It's heavy, it's not making an obscene gesture, and there's some sort of quote about the Unterwalds on it. That's not great help. That's not very helpful. Oh, don't worry. We didn't mean to stab ourselves in the hand. We were playing a friendly round of knifey stab with the band members, and well, we weren't paying attention, and yep, don't play knifey stab, kids. Don't do it. It's a bad game. All right. So, what now? Well, let's see if there's anything back in the dining carriage, I guess. Oh, hey! I missed this last time. There's a briefcase here.
What do we have here?
Oh? Oh!
It's a powerful cleaning solvent.
Ah!
This stuff will remove pretty much anything.
Well, that's useful to our exact specific situation right now. And you know what? Why not take a napkin?
Couldn't hurt to take a napkin, I suppose.
You never know when you'll need a napkin. All right. So now that we have a paint remover, we can use it on the portrait.
I'll need something to apply this with.
Oh yeah, not napkin. All right, so combine you with you, then use you on you with you. Spirit stain napkin.
Let's see what secrets lie underneath.
You gotta be specific in these adventure games, guys.
Uh-oh, it's looking a
Dude,
little
no, you're using too much. You're using too much.
I should be able to fix it.
Oh my God! Stop!
Oh dear.
Oh my God! Is this a reference to the?
Aha! In this version of the painting, Lady Unterwald is performing a hand gesture.
Okay,
It might be
hang
the
on.
same one I'm looking for.
Was that a reference to the lady who screwed up that fresco of Jesus and then tried to draw it back on herself? Was that what that was a reference to? Because wow, that is a highly specific and antiquated reference, if that is. Hello, Kate. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. We are still investigating the train murder. We stabbed ourselves in the hand earlier, so, you know, you missed out on that. Let's see. I guess what we can do is inspect one of those busts of Lady Unterwald. See what it's made
a
of.
bust of Lady Unterwald. Oh, there's a small engraving at the base.
What does the engraving say?
Lady J. Unterwald, heiress of the Unterwald Empire.
Okay, so that's the statue of J. Unterwald. How about this one?
Ah, I believe this is Lord Unterwald, the late husband of Lady Unterwald. George Unterwald, a loving husband, gone, but not forgotten.
Well, that is kind of sentimental, but I don't think it's quite the one we're looking for. Okay, so I thought that by inspecting those we'd find out what they were made of, but I guess I was incorrect. So let's see, are there any other statues of Lady Unterwald around? Or is it just there? How about... Oh, hey.
There's something written here, but it's too small to make out.
Well, it's lucky that we've got a magnifying glass.
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug. Yours forever, George.
Junebug. June Unterwald. That's her name. Okay. All right, so we now have a gesture and we have an... I'd say that's a pretty sentimental inscription. Maybe we've got enough to find the idol now. It's been a whole year since Persona 3 Reload came out. Who here has played and finished it? Not me! Hopefully next time it goes on sale, I'll be able to get my hands on it. Or, you know, it could make for a really good birthday gift. Since my birthday's in like 3 days, just saying. Excuse me. My, golly, my throat is a little off tonight. Goodness. All right, Mr. Brian.
Hello, Brian.
Yes, outsider.
Any luck finding that idol? I'm still looking for it.
Like I said, we've got a lot of idols back here. If you can narrow it down, I might be able to find what you're looking for. Do you remember the gesture the idol was making?
Yes, it was pointing.
It was a single finger being held out.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. We still need to be sure we have the right idol. Was there an inscription on it?
Dedicated to my beloved, like, my dear Moonhog, Junebug, Prune Club. Hey guys, with Valentine's Day coming up, I got some pet names to try out on you ladies. Actually, don't. If you call a girl Prune Club, she's liable to deck you.
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
Let's see here. Nope. What's that doing here?
Ah, yes, the camera's shaking.
Nothing but junk in this pile.
I love that. I love that trope of when like people are rummaging around in the back, the camera just starts shaking like crazy.
Aha!
There's just something so cute about that.
It.
Oh, you found it?
Have a look. The all-hands meeting idol. It's exactly as you described.
Thanks.
Took a bit of searching, I tell ya. It had fallen behind a few pallets of industrial-grade moisturizer.
Why would you need industrial grade? How dry are your hands, bruh?
It's an idol, no doubt modeled after Lady Unterwald's own hand.
I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense that this would be the one. Alright. We will hand over the idol now.
I found the hand idol you were looking for.
You have? Let me have a look. Yes, I remember now. This is the one. Good news, everyone. We can finally get down to business. Jean, would you care to begin?
Finally. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid time is of the essence. We cannot procrastinate while Lady Unterwald's estate hangs in the balance.
What do you mean?
It is known that Lady Unterwald has driven her own family mad with paranoia, to the point where they openly conspire against her. It has come to my attention that the Unterwald estate is approaching insolvency. I have offered to buy Lady Unterwald out, but she rebuffs me at every turn. I need to know I have the support of this order to do what needs to be done.
This is all grave news, Jean, but as you know, we only offer a nudge in the right direction. We're not here to force Lady Unterwald's hand.
Lady Unterwald is compromised. If we do not move swiftly, there won't be an empire to preserve.
I propose we deliberate on this information and put forth a proposal in the coming weeks.
What?
All those in favor?
Bureaucracy!
Aye.
And all those against?
Nay, I say, we must act now.
Well, I believe the ayes have it.
He's not even a member of the order.
Irrelevant, Jean. The rules state that everyone present can cast a vote.
Well, what about the drunkard? Does he not get a say? Your decision isn't final until everyone has cast their vote.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Mr. Masson, what say you?
Fine. Was that for or against?
I couldn't tell.
Well then, I'm afraid we're deadlocked until our friend here can cast his vote.
Once again, your petty rules prevent you from achieving anything.
Okay, well then.
Mr. Liu.
How can I be of assistance?
Okay, so we can't.
That's all
no
I
new
need
information.
to know right now.
Are we discussing P3 waifus?
Sure.
Who is best P3 girl? Anybody but Yukari. Ah, okay. Despite how Yukari treats Junpei outside of that, she's a good character. My favorite girls are Aigis and Mitsuru. I need to play P3. I need to play P3, but I will tell you right now, waifu is waifu's gonna be either the cute, shy, blue-haired girl or robot. Robot waifu superiority. But again, I haven't played it myself, but I'm going for robot waifu. All right, so we need to figure out a way to get Mr. Mason talking. What can we do here? Ooh, I have an idea. I did play P3P, but as I stated, I did not get very far in it. Oh, wow, the kitchen is not in great shape. Ooh, we did this. We did this. This is our handiwork. Go us. You know what? Maybe we should give him something to eat after all. I'm really shocked that the paper cup didn't immediately catch fire with how hot the soup is.
I've concocted the world's spiciest soup.
All right. This ought to wake him up. From what I've seen, the new cast has been doing a fantastic job. All right. But again, when I actually get around to playing it, we'll talk more about the new cast and everything then, when I'm actually able to judge it for myself and not just go by what little bits I've seen. I've been staying away from stuff for P3 because I am planning on playing it myself, so I have been kind of staying away from stuff. Wakey wakey. Oh, did he drink it already?
Hello.
How can I be of assistance?
Let's give it another go then.
I'd like to initiate another emergency vote.
Once again, I must stress the time-sensitive nature of our decision.
Very good. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And all those against?
Nay.
Mr. Masson?
Aye.
The ayes have
There
it.
we go.
What?
No!
It seems we have come to an agreement. Sorry, Jean. We'll do things by the book here.
I've tried things your way, but it is clear my efforts here have been fruitless. I see now I must take matters into my own hands.
Uh-oh.
That sounded ominous.
My word. I'll catch up with him before he does anything rash.
Okay, well, Lou definitely has motive for killing Unterwald now. Let's
You, where have you been?
Uh-oh, what?
I'm sorry.
You said you're a detective, right?
I said I'm a novelist. I write detective
Which is it?
That's close enough. I need your assistance, detective novelist.
What's the problem?
It's my boys! I sent them to repair that ventilation system. But they haven't come back.
They're stuck inside the ducts?
I could direct them back with my horn, but I blew it out last time. I should have known they'd get lost in there.
You need me to fix your hearing horn?
Get those musician friends of yours to have a look at it. They're always blowing into their brass instruments. They'll know what to do.
Doesn't this thing go in your ear? I'm not so...
Please hurry. My boys, they have no sense of direction.
I mean, neither do I, but you don't see me crying about it.
Can't you get this hearing horn fixed yourself?
Don't you think I tried that already? That upstart stage manager wouldn't let me through. I saw your name has made it onto the guest list, however.
How does repairing the horn help your boys?
Well, no doubt they've gotten into some pointless argument again. Blowing into this horn is the only way to break their endless back and forth. Otherwise, they'll just bicker indefinitely.
Why did you send your boys into the ventilation system?
I don't have to explain myself to you. They were merely attempting some minor repairs.
Are you sure you didn't send them in there to eavesdrop?
Oh, I've been a terrible mother. But I needed to know what my dear sister's intentions were. It goes directly over her quarters. I'm sure they'd be able to hear something. Or perhaps I've been too hard on them. They're emotionally stunted, after all.
I'm sure they'll be able to figure it out themselves.
Now isn't the time for jokes, Detective. Please hurry. My boys, they have no sense of direction.
How can I repair this hearing horn?
Weren't you listening? I blew out the mouthpiece on my horn, so I can't call my boys back. Get those musician friends of yours to have a look at it.
You mean Balboa Swing?
They're always blowing into their brass instruments. They'll know what to do.
I'll see what I can do.
Perfect. Come find me when you're
That's
done.
not the kind of horn. Okay. But that's really not the kind of horn you want. Yes, we will be going back to Persona 5, hopefully sooner rather than later, but,
He's back. There he is. Back for more, are you?
No.
Hey, get over here.
No.
How's the paw holding up? All good?
A little sore, but fine, all things considered. May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
Let's see.
Could you have a look at this horn? It's broken.
Crikey. Is this a hearing aid?
It seems to produce a sound regardless.
Not anymore. Check out the reed on this. It's knackered, mate.
I reckon you'll need a replacement reed.
Do you have a spare? It's rather urgent.
I've only got the one, and I need it for my sax.
Couldn't I just borrow the reed? I'll bring it back.
You know it goes in your mouth, right? I don't think so.
Tell you what, how about another round of knifey stab?
Objection! I think that's such a good idea.
If you can beat me at knifey stab, we'll hand it over.
Byron, what about my sax? I need it.
The man said it was urgent, and we're not using it right now.
Hang on a second. I
I'll
will
leave
leave
you to your game.
We'll come back to this.
See you around.
We'll come back to this. I have an idea. Hello, Obama. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Still riding the high from Kendrick Lamar's halftime show, huh? I don't blame you. It was a hell of a show. I'm still watching people get hype over that. It's awesome. Okay, we've got the knife from last time. I think I have an idea on how to work this game into our advantage. What if we... make the knife a little bit slippy. Oh, did I do it wrong? Ah, there we go. And now we slip it. Yep, the Chiefs lost and Drake lost, so I'm happy. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Full disclosure, I was mildly rooting for the Chiefs only because Patrick Mahomes is an alumni of the college I went to. But, you know, I wasn't all that invested in the game. I could have cared less about it. I couldn't have cared less about it. Let me put it that way. All right. We got this. All right, so we got a slippy knife now. So hopefully this will avoid any future injuries, at least for us.
May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
All right. Let's save our game in case I misread the situation. Let's try this again.
I accept your challenge. Let's play knifey stab.
Good on you, mate. Did you bring the knife back? It was embedded in your hand last I saw it.
Not to worry. I have it right here.
As the reigning champ, I'll go first. Watch and learn.
And...
so fast.
She's a slippery one.
He's still got everything under control.
Oh, Nelly. Crikey. That nearly went through my bleeding hand.
I think
now you know how it feels, loser.
Byron. So, does that mean I win?
You got me on a technicality, but it's fair, dinkum. Fix the man's horn. He's won it fair and square.
Yay!
Fine. Give it here. I'll replace Fareed.
One of those guys sounds like Private from Penguins of Madagascar. Yeah, there's a lot of very vague accents being floated around in this game, and I am so here for it.
There we go.
Most appreciated.
All right, so now we can take the horn back.
I think we should call it quits for now.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
I do not need to see another animatic of the knife going through our hand. I think we're good. Madam, your horn.
Here, I've had your hearing horn repaired.
Oh, bravo! But come, we must act quickly. The boys must be so scared, and it's almost their nap time. They get cranky if they don't have their nap.
How old are these kids again?
I can't believe you talked me into this, you...
Would you consider playing Catherine full body? That's that puzzle game, right?
Get out of there, both of you! It's not designed to support your weight!
Hey, it's Gunther who can't stop snacking. At least I know about portion control.
Enough!
Ow!
But Mother, we found the entrance to Lady Unterwald's office.
You did?
The vent narrows too much. We can't get through.
Were you able to hear anything?
Ow!
It sounds like arguing, but it's too muffled.
Maybe you could squeeze through, Herman.
I don't know about that.
Great idea, Mummy.
Yes, I know. It's all coming together. Quickly now.
I don't think...
In you go.
I understand your concerns, Lady Unterwald, but I really must press you for an answer.
I refuse to be rushed into a decision, John.
I know this must be difficult.
Oh, look, there we are up there.
Empire would be safe in my hands.
Is that what you think?
You'd rather entrust your legacy to those incompetent nephews of yours? Your scheming sister-in-law? Oh, you know she wants the estate for herself. Just listen to that. Your empire is crumbling around you.
No, Jean, we don't have a deal. I've made up my mind.
You must reconsider.
You think I'd sell to some oil baron who's just looking to buy out his competition? Over my dead body, Jean.
You think our solution is going to just drop out of the sky?
Oh, dear.
Divine pot drop! Yeah! Divine pot drop, baby! Or in this case, divine detective drop! Fan-friggin-tastic. I love it.
He's not moving.
What's that in his hand?
A solution really did fall out of the sky. As far as playing Catherine, there's always a possibility. I'm gonna have to take a look at it though to see how appropriate it would be for streaming purposes, because I know that game can get a little dicey. But I'm not dismissing it out of hand. I will definitely I'll definitely take a look at it. I wasn't even planning to do a pot drop reference tonight. I'm glad that worked out.
Mr. Lou?
Oh.
There's something in his hand, but it's clenched too tight.
No! I need to know what's in his hand! If he's not dead, rigor mortis hasn't set in yet!
I didn't mean to flatten him! Oh, it was an accident!
Oh, yes, I'm sure you accidentally climbed into the ventilation system for completely innocuous reasons.
Kind of, actually. Okay, so... Yeah, like, how are you gonna flatten nobody, dude? You are 90 pounds dripping wet, I promise you. Let's see.
Not the most comfortable mode of transport.
Oh, don't you start getting all soft on me now, Detective.
So what are we gonna do? What do we do?
What's with all the bouquets?
That's none of your business.
Be fair.
I did it!
Oh, yeah.
It's a Bureau Boy briefcase.
Herman, please leave that alone.
Drawer seems to be stuck.
Can we chuck him in the closet?
These coats are positively stunning.
Your suit is more than adequate, I assure you.
Let's see. Like nails on a chalkboard.
I'm not a fan of balloons. I find them to be incredibly grating.
Herman, please leave that alone.
Do I have something that can pry the letter out of his hand? Pry the letter out of his hand?
No!
Nope, not that.
No.
Lockpick? No.
That doesn't work.
Okay. Slippy mixture?
This might help.
Ah, there we
loosen
go.
his grip.
What is it, Herman?
It's a photograph of a
It's the
woman.
gal! It's the lady!
Wait, there's something scrawled on the back. Informant. Wear blue suit with red
And this is how
rosettes for
Arthur got his
identification.
suit. Okay.
Board, Royce Express. Await further instructions from contact.
So, this was John's plan all along.
If he couldn't buy you out, he was going to inform on you.
It seems so. But we have bigger problems now. This lady is still expecting to meet her informant.
So Jean was who she was
As
supposed
long
to
as she
be,
meets
not
someone
Arthur.
matching this description.
She won't be any the wiser. Help me with the body, Herman.
Surprised that the rose cell stayed in place.
We'll hide Mr. Liu away until we can figure out our next steps.
In you go, buddy! Oh, did you see his little sick legs shaking?
We'll need to seal it, just in case we have people snooping around.
There! I've managed to staple it shut.
That's
what
not,
shall we do now?
that's not
We
how!
need to get
You
this
can't
to
just
Mr. Ackerman,
staple
my
those
estate
shut,
attorney.
bro!
Knowing Arthur, he'll have locked himself in his quarters, no doubt poring over some legal mumbo-jumbo. First, you'll need to lure him out. You might have some luck with the fuse box in the sleeper carriage.
The fuse box.
He might need some persuading, but this letter should suffice. Try to be discreet, will you?
I'll do my best, Lady Unterwald.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Hey, we've been semi-competent up until this point. But I guess now this is where Arthur enters the picture. So, let's go get reunited with not Phoenix Wright, shall we? Alright, she mentioned something about a fuse box, so let's check that out first before we go pester Arthur. Oh, there we go. Everybody's in their places now. Alright, let's take a look at this. Whoops.
Et puis encore! My mistake.
Okay, so no entering the kitchen.
The lock on this panel looks quite flimsy.
Luckily we have a
It's a toy
lockpick.
set lockpick. Likely effective against only the weakest of locks.
This seems like a pretty weak lock.
Let's see what we've got in here.
All right, and
By
disconnect the
pulling
wiring.
at this wiring, it should cut power to the rooms.
Boom!
Whoa. Who turned out the lights?
Hi, Arthur!
Looks like I've lost power to the room. I should probably take a break anyway.
Yay! There he is. There's our boy.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
All right, so now we're in his room. So now we just got to put the suit on the jacket. Or the jacket on the hanger, rather.
There, that should do
Oh, and this was the scene from the time.
I knew it! Herman Merman! Oh, I'm such a huge fan!
Oh, this is not how it wins.
So you're
This
familiar
is
with
so not
my
how it
cases.
wins.
Herman, just stick to your story. Stop embellishing.
What? This is exactly how I remember it.
Yes! Beautiful.
There's a letter for you on the dresser.
And the suit?
It's a much-needed change of attire. Those were Lady Unterwald's words, of course.
I love that he... Because remember, he's telling
Our
this to the...
records show that you were in the luggage storage
That he's telling
room
it to
when
the
murder took
cops, and I
place.
love that they embellished it like that.
That's right. Arthur came running in to tell me there'd been a murder. They needed a detective, after all. I was happy to step up. Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
Your first instinct was to rush to the scene of the crime? That doesn't sound like you.
It was merely an opportunity to put my detectiving skills to the test. But more importantly, I needed to know if I was also a target.
Go on.
I thought if I could convince the killer I was onto them, perhaps they'd back off.
But your plan fell apart when the attorney lost the will, didn't it, Herman?
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, I...
Woo!
Help! Somebody get me out of here!
And panic.
How long would you say you were hiding in that wardrobe, Herman?
It's hard to say. I was busy weighing up my options.
Yeah, that's
Considering
exactly
my
what you were doing,
next
huh?
moves.
Sometime later, undisclosed amount of time later.
That's Herman. He sounded terrified. Do you think he's wrapped up in Lady Unterwald's death?
I can't say for sure, but I think it's time we found out.
They can't know about Jean, Herman. Keep it together. Think, Herman. Think!
Oh, that's right. We never... That's why we didn't see Jean at all. Thank you for the duck. Quack, quack, quack.
Ho ho! You've outdone yourself this time, old chap.
Why?
Herman, master of disguise.
Are you actually gonna try and pass yourself off as Lady Unterwald, sir? You actually gonna do this? Alright.
Now I can slip back to my quarters unnoticed.
No, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be noticed. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be noticed. Well, nobody's stopping him, so I guess it's fine. And everyone's pretty much still in their same places from last time.
Made it to the sleeper carriage. If I can get to my quarters.
It's locked. What do you think? We could break down the door, or wait here.
Oh,
See
and
if that
that's why they were waiting
snooping
outside of our
detective comes crawling
room.
back.
Oh my.
Okay, well, that's not gonna work. Okay, so actually, what happens if we... Can we sneak by them by any chance? Hello, Random Raven Jacks! Welcome, welcome! Thank you for tuning in! Let's see if we can just kind of slip by them. Uh-oh.
Good evening, Mom.
Good evening! I was just passing by.
There's nothing untoward going on here.
We seem to have misplaced our keys, that's all.
I best be off!
Bye.
I can't risk getting to my quarters the usual way. I'll have to find another route.
Okay, well, the twins are still dumb as dishwater, so, yep, we'll have to find another way to our room. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to go in here. It's been going good. We are still trying to solve a train murder. We stabbed ourselves in the hand earlier, which was fun for all parties involved. Thank you very much for the head pat. That's the wrong redeem. There we go. Thank you for the head pat. I'll take it. Let's see. Maybe we can go back and sneak in through the, sneak in through the bathroom? Because there was a thing there, right? Can we use the duct? No, we can't use the duct. We can take the plunger, though.
I'm sure they won't mind me taking this.
Okay, so now we have... Ew.
Probably best not to dwell on the horrors this plunger has seen.
Also, why did we get her boots?
It's a pair of Lady Unterwald's boots. We happen to have the same shoe size.
Okay. We grabbed a plunger. For what purpose? Was there something I missed in Lady Unterwald's quarters? No, doesn't look like it.
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
Maybe in the time it's taking me to run back and forth from the train, maybe they'll be gone. Lady Unterwald sounds like a name straight out of Ace Attorney. Yeah, no, there are absolutely some Ace Attorney ass names in this game, and I love it. Oh, wait, I thought I grabbed this last time, but maybe I forgot?
I'll just add this to my collection.
Because I remembered, I thought I had grabbed another plunger. Oh, I think I know what needs to happen here.
I think I might be on to something here.
We're about to Looney Tunes this shit.
Nope.
Or not.
Nope.
Well, I thought we were gonna Looney Tunes our way through this. I wonder. Yeah, we are going.
I might be on to something.
I think we are gonna Looney Tunes our way through this. We're making plunger boots, baby!
Oh my!
Merman, you've done it again. I should be able to get on the roof with these.
All right, go gadget! Plunger boots.
Nope.
Go gadget plunger boots.
With this new footwear,
I gotta
should
actually
be
put on
able
it.
to slip into my room unhindered.
Careful not to stick to the ladder. Oh, look at this.
Just a little further.
Oh, and there's Arthur.
Herman, you genius. Is that the missing will? If I can grab hold of it, we'll be one step closer to solving this thing.
Nope, he's got a dumb contraption too.
Oh my God! That's a rat stole my keys. I got it.
Well done, Arthur.
Just wait until I get my hands on them.
Oh, that's right, because we were in Herman's room when all this went down.
Well, Arthur, what does it say?
I'm not sure I should...
Oh, get on with it.
All right. It reads as follows. I, Lady Unterwald,
and
in
here we go
mind
again.
And legal capacity, leave my entire estate to Arthur Ackerman.
What? Well, that's a twist.
You poisonous goat! You turned her against us.
We were right to distrust you.
Hand over that will.
Whoopsie.
Hey, that's your hearing horn.
Oh yeah, we never did get that back to her, did we?
It's all starting to make sense now.
What is it, Mother?
Arthur clearly manipulated my dear sister's living will in his own favor.
No!
Then murdered her to claim the estate for himself.
It's not what it looks like.
Oh dear.
Seize him!
You! Oh, it took me hours, but I finally clawed my way out of that
Oh,
case.
and here comes John.
Mr. Liu, where have you been?
Uh-oh. Oh, thought you could get away with it, did you?
What the hell did I do?
But you idiot! This imposter is walking around in my suit.
I am?
And where is his accomplice, that bumbling detective?
I'm afraid he vanished without a trace. We'll likely never see him again.
And in what can only be described as timing from the divine to make you look stupid.
Don't worry, I've got her. No, I've got her.
I told you, didn't I? I told you there was some Looney Tunes shenanigans going on here.
Interfering with my heroic rescue.
Womp.
Now that's a twist.
Harmon Merman, how kind of you to rejoin us.
Uh-oh.
Now, what are we going to do with you?
Oh, look! Another tunnel.
Oh. And next chapter, part 5, Family Division. Are we gonna get another new Protax? Yep, new Protax switch.
Look, lady, we just want to know the truth. Can't you just tell us what happened?
I'd love to tell you, officer, but I'm afraid it's all classified. Top secret. My lips are sealed.
Bailey, we've been at this for days. I'm not sure if I have it in me anymore.
This girl is harder than either of the two guys.
We're all just looking to wrap this up.
Was it money? Vengeance? A burning hatred for the elderly?
The tragic death of Lady Unterwald wasn't my doing. In fact, it made my mission terribly complicated.
Mission? What mission?
We found you at the scene, Diana, but you weren't on the manifest. There's no record of you ever boarding the train.
Probably just a clerical error. I'm sure it happens all the time.
It's highly suspicious, you have to admit.
This is the sort of detail that could be very compelling to a jury.
Fine. I can tell you aren't going to stop asking, but it won't do you any good, you know.
Start at the beginning.
Oh, my first mission in the field. I can hardly believe it. Oh, there's so much to remember. So much that can go wrong. And I feel like I'm sweating buckets. I'm nervous, April. Was this a mistake?
Hey, you've earned this. Don't you forget that. Besides, didn't you want the chance to show those losers in accounting how it gets done?
Yeah. Stick it to those accounting turbo nerds.
You're just too used to being underestimated and ignored by a bunch of relics in their stuffy suits.
Pretty much anyone with a modicum of power, if you think about it. Now they want to put me on a mission. In the field. I'm not sure that it makes sense.
Talking of stuffy suits, here comes one now.
Ladies, how are we this fine morning?
Morning, Phil.
April Benelli, as you very well know, my name is not Phil. If you insist on addressing me by name, it's Sir Philately Stamp.
Yes, Sir Philately Stamp. Sorry, sir.
Philately?
Let's just dispense with the pleasantries, shall we? Diane, there's no easy way to say this. You're off the mission.
What? No!
No, I stand corrected. There was an easy way to say it.
Oh, you punk!
Word came from up top. We're to shut down this whole unit.
But why?
Oh, the usual. Something about a bloated budget, the numbers not adding up. Accounting is ironically quite unaccountable when it comes to things like answering questions. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. If you came here looking for mission gadgets or to requisition a vehicle, I'm afraid we already relocated anything useful. Now, I'd best be off. This red tape isn't going to put itself up.
Punk!
Oh, April. This was my best shot at getting into the field. I'm just so tired of being a civil servant.
Is that right? Well, I'm tired of being civil.
Oh?
Come on, we're getting you on that train.
What do you
Yeah!
mean?
If they won't let you join the party, we'll
Sisterhood!
crash it in
Sisterhood!
style. This fight could be our
Solidarity!
ride out of here, Diana. It's a little beaten up, but it should still be salvageable. What do you think?
Brilliant! I'll take a look around.
If we get this bike
Women
working,
supporting women,
I'll drive
let's
us right
go!
out of here.
All right, so yes, we do not have a... Whoa, look at run! Look at run! That is a woman who's got places to be. Look at her go! And in heels, no less. Also... Oh, I love it. Look at the inventory. It's like a little clutch. It's like a little clutch. I honestly thought she was just gonna stick everything in her I thought she was just gonna stick everything down her dress and that was gonna be our inventory, but no, it's actually, the shape of it is actually a very nice and stylish clutch. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait until next time. When we return here next week, we will be taking over Secret Agent Diana. It'll be Secret Agent Man, or Secret Agent Woman in this case. Next time on Locomotive. So be sure and come back here next week for that. Next stream is going to be on Thursday. I am once again teaming up with the fabulous Jubilee the Baking Fairy and some friends of ours for a special little Valentine's Day treat. We're playing Smash or Pass, and my horrible, horrible taste in fictional characters is going to be put on full display. So, if you guys want to see me absolutely embarrass myself in front of people I know and don't know, tune in on Thursday! I'm sure it'll be fun for everybody. Seriously, while you're doing that, be sure and check out Jubilee as well. She is a very dear friend, and, yeah, it's, oh god, it's literally gonna be Judgment Day. Oh god help me on this one. It's gonna be a fun time. Anyway, that's gonna be on Thursday, and then on Sunday, it'll be the return of Gay Lawyer Sunday. We finally returned to investigations, and if I'm correct on this, a character that I'm either going to love or hate or both is going to make his appearance. So I'm very much looking forward to this. So that is going to start at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday. And that is going to do it for tonight. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys had fun. We will continue with the train murder game next week. But until then, this is SGG signing off. Stay super, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Y'all have a great rest of your night. So long!